Good morning, everybody. Today's meditation is called the mountains of our dream. Thanks for joining me. And so find a nice spot, chair, bed, whatever's comfortable for you. And let's begin. Firstly, let's just notice where we are, where we're sitting. Bring yourself to full awareness of being right here. Feel your body on the chair, on the bed. Notice that you are a living, breathing being. And just in way of preparation, just take a few good deep breaths and just notice that we're breathing. Bring yourself to this moment. In these moments of silence, there's a natural gravity to being still and silent. It's a gravity that draws us inward. It draws us to that part of us that we often don't notice when we're in the day-to-day doing of things. The day-to-day doing of things is wonderful. But it's such a worthwhile endeavor to just sit, be still, be quiet. No need to demand of yourself some incredible discipline. Just notice the natural gravity of the stillness and silence drawing you inward. And as we're drawn inward, it's actually a time when we can unburden ourselves of the backpack of everyday life that we don't really need in this stillness. I think it's helpful to, just for the short time that you're here, that we're here together, to unburden yourself of the past. The past actually is gone, but we carry with us the memories, the imprints, the experiences, the momentum of the past. But just for a moment, just leave it aside. We'll come back for it. We can honor the past. We need to honor the past. But for a moment, to discover the central awareness that we are gravitating towards. Let's leave the past and notions of the past, experiences of feelings, our concerns, let's leave them aside. Similarly, let's for this moment leave our wanderings, our fears, our hopes, dreams, anticipations of the future. Let's leave them beside too. Again, we can come back to them, but just for now, leave the past and the future aside. And also in the present, let's leave aside notions of who we are, who we think we are, who we think we're supposed to be. Set aside our sense of failures, successes, all of that. And so unburdened of that, let's go inwardly to what I might call the room of life. The silent yet unbounded place within that is actually the source of our dreaming. If you sit for a moment, no past, no future, no present concepts, what's left? What's left is not nothingness, but a somethingness. Despite all that we've left aside, we are aware even in this silent room of awareness. Were someone to ask us, are you there? The answer still would be, I am. I am here. I'm aware that I am here. This awareness that we are actually has no location rooted inside this body. If you try to discover where this awareness of I am exists in your body, you may find there is no location. Why? Because the awareness I am is boundless. Our mind, our body actually exist within our boundless awareness. And if we sit quietly enough, we meet the awareness that we are. And what is the nature of that awareness? That awareness, some call God, consciousness, presence. There are so many names because it's unnameable. It's an experience of unbounded, beyond time and space, I amness. And in this silent I amness, is there suffering, depression, illness, war, pain? No. Is there time and space? We feel drawn to an experience that seems beyond time, and space to awareness. It's in this awareness that our nature is gifted. Why do we dream of love? Why do we dream of peace? Why do we dream at all? We're driven by the dream of our very nature. Our nature is peace. Our nature is love. Our nature is silent. Our nature is gifted from the awareness we are part of. This infinite awareness gives us the opportunity to live in time and space and to make our way in a world that arises from the infinite but is ever changing and passing. We have a lifetime. Our lifetime is filled with many, many, many things. What fuels our dreams is the harkening in our heart for our original nature. Peace, love, silence, unbounded. So in the face of the impossible, in the face of the suffering of the world, yet we dream. Not because we're crazy, but because of the gossamer-like thread to the infinite part of who we are. That's who we are. So just sit for a moment. You can turn this recording off and turn it back on whenever you want. But let's just sit in silence. In some ways, you can watch your dreams arising and peer through them from whence they come. If we sit with that, sometimes we are moved to tears of gratitude for the gifts. Sit here for a while. Again, sit here for as long as you want. Where we're sitting is not the home of our dreams. It's the very ground from which they arise. Our dreams are like the mountains of our life. Our tears are often the tears of formed in the cloud of possibilities. Sometimes they're tears of gratitude. Sometimes tears of loss and pain, frustration. They're all tears of our dreams of the possibilities. They run down the mountains and nourish the valleys of our life and of others. Let's just sit here for a while. Once again, thanks for taking time to do this. I hope you did actually turn the recording off and took some time. We can do it again and again anyway. So, thank you. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being a dreamer. I'll see you next week. Thanks very much. Take care.